Hello, this is Larry with the Rapidset Middle Buildings, and today is laying out your anchor bolts before you pour. Um, and to get started, we're going to be working with the hanger, pretty basic hanger with one door. And here's a shot of the end wall to where we're going to be, let me get that end wall back, setting like this column here, and then behind here is a large uh, column or a main frame in effect that holds up the door. And here's a picture of that. So we're going to be basically setting the anchor bolts for this and this column right here on this frame. So to give you an idea of what's going on there. So to get right to it, let's go to the floor plan. And this is the gable side. This is where you have the hangar door, and this is the side wall. So to dial into this one right here, you can see that we have pattern A and pattern D. And to go to the details of that on page 2, this A, B, C, D. Here's pattern A. And let's see, we move that over to the side. We'll kind of click back and forth here on the patterns. And you'll see here that it rotates, meaning that the orientation is possibly not right on your plans. And this is end wall, or EW, and side wall would be obviously SW. And end wall here, in this case, is the gable, or the left end wall, would be pattern A, so you're actually needing to turn it 90 degrees. And see where it says C plan right here? That would be from the corner to the center of the column. And in this case, you have 4'8" to the center. And you could see that you're 2 inches and 2 inches, so you go 4'8" from the corner of the concrete to 2 inches to 2 inches, 2 inches from the edge of the concrete to 2 inches to the edge of the concrete. And then over here, you'd add 4 more inches between the pattern. So that one's good. And let's go to pattern D. And you can see that pattern D is in the correct orientation already, but you're going to have to flip it around for each corner or where it applies, obviously. But you got 1'8" to the center of D, and then you have 8 inches coming back on D, and then 4 inches to the first pattern. So it'd be 1'8" to the center, and then you'd have 2 inches over to the center of the bolt, and then 4 inches up to the center, and then 4 inches back to the next one. Let's do that again. If you take the corner of the concrete and you come 1'8" to the center of the column, and then you come 8 inches to the face of the column, and then you go 4 inches and then 2 inches on either side. So there's 4 inches between these two bolts. I hope that makes sense and doesn't drive you crazy. But to give you a good view of it, NCI or MBCI as a best rendition of how this works. So this is your edge of your concrete, and this is a temporary template of your anchor bolt pattern made for each pattern. So what you do is you'd say, okay, from the edge of your concrete, so many inches from the center, and so many inches over to your first bolt, then to your second bolt, and then you'd have it sort of look like this, to where your concrete, you pour against your form, and then you have it offset so much to your pattern here. And then when you're pouring, you actually take the template off, unscrew the nuts and take the template off and finish around your pattern, and you'd be good to set your steel. And that'll do it. This is Larry with Rapidset Middle Buildings, and thanks for listening.